All right, guys, welcome back. Survival Living here. So, yeah, updated information for you guys. As you guys know, we are moving from the home we built. Don't worry, guys. I will have a more in-depth video on what all transpired on that once I'm off this property. Okay? So, right now, as far as everything's going on, we had supposedly we're hoping to move in somewhere a couple days ago on Friday. Turns out is not ready yet. They still have to get Florida Power to get out there and hook everything up, and they need to get the steps and everything built to get up to the home. It's a trailer is what it is. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath trailer. We decided to go a little bit larger because I have 2 sons, so we can actually get them more, their own rooms and things. Hopefully Wednesday I get to hear something the first of the week, so we can get moved in. As of right now, I'm still loading up, boxing up, and moving stuff to our storage units. Yeah, I keep storage units, guys. Anything from preps to survival equipment to spare generators, extra solar panels, all that stuff. One of the things I see get asked a lot of, well, I live in an apartment, I live over here, I live there, and I don't have the room to store stuff. I lived in a 6x12 cargo trailer. It should be right there. That was what we were originally planning when we started our channel. I was going to build that, convert it into a small camper. The wife and I were going to go up to North Dakota. We had property purchased in, Wyoming. I used to work in North Dakota, in Wyoming. We had property up there. We were going to start building homesteading up there. Years ago, 3 years ago, something like that, we left Apopka, Florida, and outside Tallahassee, we've been to Spindle on our trailer. Yeah, it was loaded down with stuff, and we kind of got stuck here in this area where we're at right now. But sorry, I had to refilm because I got on a big tangent. Yeah, we lived in a cargo trailer. Yeah, we had storage facilities. I recommend storage facilities for all kinds of things. Now, the big threat that people throw up here on YouTube in the comments section is, during martial law, they will take all of the storage units. During martial law, they'll take whatever the hell they want. Okay? It's up to you to read what's going on around you and pull your resources close when it comes down to it. Okay? That's how we look at it. We have stuff in ground, we have stuff off-site, we have stuff at bug out locations. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff I'm still working on as far as this whole move. Having things in storage facilities are freaking awesome. So, I keep telling people that, and for some reason, people just don't listen. Or if you do not have room for supplies and things like that, get off-site storage. If you have the ability to have an on-site storage on your property, do that. I lived in apartment complexes too. You seem to forget I have traveled all over the United States. I was a shutdown welder, worked as an iron worker all over the country. In other words, I was living out of motels, renting apartments 6 months to 8 months at a time, just depending on how long the job was. And all I had was what was in my pack, what was in my vehicle. But as a prepper, every time I went to a new city, damn right I was stocking up. The entire time I was there, I always made sure I had supplies. And then I'd move away. So this whole move thing, guys, it was rough on my wife, of course. She thought she could actually just take a breath for once. And it's just the way life is. It comes up and kicks you in the gonads from time to time. All right, so this year, we're just moving. No big deal. So hopefully everything on this upcoming week goes without a hitch. The power company gets the mobile home. By the way, guys, it's a mobile home. 3-bedroom, 2-bath. They moved it on site. I had actually looked at a trailer. It was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. And talked to the landlord, like, yeah, we need to get you something bigger. And sure enough, within that week, they had 2 trailers come in. And they're 3 bedrooms. I'm like, okay, we can work with this. As far as my job, yeah, I'm constantly busy. Finally got my MRI done on my arm. I still have no idea what's going on inside my bicep tendon tear. because I haven't been able to talk to anybody yet. Awesome, right? You ever see a one-arm mechanic? That's practically me right now. Yeah, I can move this arm. I'm not allowed to grasp. I'm not allowed to pick up anything over 5 pounds. And I still don't know what's going on with it. But thank God we finally got the MRI done. But I still don't know what's going on top of all this other crap in life. But that's just the way it is, guys. We all go through stuff. Even me. Yeah, I'm a YouTuber, but just like everybody else. I work a normal job. Come here on YouTube when I have the time. I've just been so burnt out with moving everything, boxing up everything. The whole move stuff is just tiring. It really is. We all go through stuff. It's how we react to things. Okay? I could go and show my arse all day long, make a big stink about things, whatever. Or I look at the situation and say, this is a bad situation the way it is. Just need to relocate, reeval, adapt and overcome. That's what you do. Now, with everything going on across the globe, is this perfect timing for me? Hell no. But it doesn't matter if I'm moving, working out of town, whatever. I'm still a prepper. I still have my preps in line. So I did have some of the comments, questions. People reached out. Well, what are you going to do with everything happening? What if SHTF pop off right now? It still wouldn't change my plan on anything. Sure, my living location's different, but I actually spoke on that in that last video, where we just start over. You look at water sources nearby. You look at immediate threats. You look at what resources in your area. You start making your plans to that bug out location. It's an evacuation. All right. As soon as I say bug out, people freak out. They think about running into the woods with a backpack. Well, sometimes you have to travel through the woods. All right, that's one of the reasons I teach outdoor survival. So when you're having to do that to get to a safe zone, you can actually stay alive during that time. And that's why. But yeah, just restart. It's not the first time. I've done it, I don't know how many times in my life, especially being shutdown welder all over the country. Go in this state for a while, go to the next state, go to the next state. I've been all over the country. It's nothing different. Anyway, guys, I do appreciate the outreach from people. I do know there's some channels and stuff that have sent prayers and things my way. Definitely do appreciate that. It is what it is. Okay, guys? You know, I always have a plan as a prepper. If this housing falls through for some unforeseen reason, which it shouldn't, I have backup plans. I've actually looked at many other places and spoken to them like, yeah, we can move you in right now. But I just like this other location better. And we're trying to work with them on that to make that happen. So, worst case scenario, I just have to go somewhere else. No big deal. All right, guys, definitely do appreciate you being here. Please keep on preparing. Special shout out to Stuart Prepping. I saw your video. You picked up one of our mug styles for the channel and also some of our stickers and stuff. Dude, I definitely do appreciate that. That does help out our channel, all the channel merch and stuff like that, guys. I've actually got new merch coming. Well, some promotional swag coming. This right here, this is a new Debu jacket. Yeah, that's electric heater jackets. I've been sporting one for, what, 2 years now out in the field and everything else. So yeah, I got to do a review on this one. Love it. But Matco, one of the tool companies I work with, I've been doing a lot more business with as a mechanic, and they hooked me up a whole bunch of swag. And we'll be working with promotional sponsorship with them. So yeah, the channel's still going good, guys, and it's stuff that I use. Debu, this is the jackets I take out into the woods. I put them through field tests all the time when I'm doing my outdoor survival stuff. Like I said, we'll be doing a review for you guys on this. That's part of the whole thing. You know, they hook me up with equipment. I go test it out and do a video on it. It's up to you if you want to purchase anything that we show on the channel. That's entirely up to you. I mean, we got 4 Patriot water filters here. This actually was not staged. I was actually in the process of moving this to go put that in storage. You know, you use whatever water filters you want. Okay? We show you what we're using, and I've used all kind of different ones. I've done videos on all kind of different ones. what gets me is that someone will have a crawl to pick with on for Patriot or some other company because it's not the one that they're sponsored with or whatever, and then they start making videos and talking trash. Hey, I'm the one that actually field tests everything all the time. I put this stuff through some nastiest, murkiest water out there. You know, we even took this stuff on our hurricane relief aid when we went down to Fort Myers. Took it with us. Put things through the test. So when I'm showing products, if I like it, I'll tell you I like it. If I don't, hey, we're just going to do this video because it's part of the whole thing, and you guys check it out if you're interested. You know, that's just the life of a YouTuber. Everything we show, we try to promote what we use. You know, just like our solar grid. And by the way, the solar grid is going to be one of those things that I'm going to build a modular system. Stick with me. So like I said, our solar grid. Yeah, so when I built this thing, I had the vision of portability later in emergency. Like I said, I'm not against bugging out. Each panel section, you see this is an upper section, has the charge controllers, basic buses to run which DC current. All those DC currents up there, those are our lighting, but we use DC power. Down here we got our EMP Shield, which we're affiliated with, protecting our inverters down here, our fuse boxes, all this. Each one of these fuse boxes has AC that is running all of our wall outlets throughout the house, which runs our refrigerators, air conditioning, stuff like that. That's in its own section too. And then we have this section here with our VVOR inverters. There's our other one, I don't remember the name of that company, but that's when I bought them all. These are one of these was a sponsored video a while back, and we bought a second one because we loved it and we still use it. We've been pushing these for what, a year now, as far as actual everyday use. That whole section can come out, and then the battery banks down below. So I'm thinking about building like a modular system, kind of like a giant coffee table, something I can flip up, plug in, kind of plug and play. Don't know yet. Hook up the solar outside, run the solar cable in to the charge controllers, and the battery banks, everything built into the system. Now I don't use gas off batteries. My batteries are sealed. They're maintenance-free batteries, so there is no gases that are released. Now if you're using car batteries and stuff like that on a solar grid, you'll produce a sulfuric acid gas when it's charging and discharging and stuff like that, and you need a vent system to blow all that out. Our solar batteries, they don't gas off. They're perfectly safe. You can have them indoors. So having an enclosed container, yeah, we might have to put some type of coolant fan just to keep the whole systems and everything cool. But since we're not going to be running a whole house, fuse boxes, they can go in storage. We probably only need to use one inverter in the actual system, and we got 4, 8, 16, 1600 watts of solar panels. I changed those down, do some rewiring, just a nice little flip top open coffee table, have everything on the batteries down below. It's going to be a wide coffee table because we got a lot of batteries, and I think it'll be a nice little centerpiece. Then again, just my thoughts, thinking outside the box as always, because I love having solar. Being down here in Florida, power gets knocked out all the time. I like my gasoline generators. I love our solar generators. But what has always been tried and true has been our solar grid. No matter what, we've always been able to produce power when everyone else's power has been knocked out, and it's quiet, except for the inverter you're here running right now. Yeah. So anyway, that is that. There's some things I'm looking at. Redesigning some of our furniture, because a lot of our furniture I built ourselves. Some of our tables, the beds, and stuff like that. You know, take it all out of the house, run bolt patterns through it and stuff like that, bolt packages, instead of using nails, so it can be easily disassembled, reassembled on location. So yeah, we're working on a lot of different things here. All right, guys, definitely appreciate you hanging out with me. Yes, I know this videos might be not covering any major events or anything like that. Quite frankly, I have not had the time to even look into any of that at all. I will recommend you to some of the larger channels that I actually do follow. Would be Canadian Prepper. He's been covering a lot of this information going on overseas with basically World War III. We're seeing everything go on. He's been able to break down a lot of information, have great interview guests come on his channel, and actually give you their opinions and advices on situations. Not just a talking head just to be talking. He's actually talking to experts and saying, hey, this is what's going on. Brad of Full Spectrum Survival has been covering a lot of great information, putting a lot of dots together, and a lot of the information out there as far as threats between cyber to railways to planes. Yeah, we can all see this stuff, but he's able to put it together for us, because if you guys are like me, I don't have the time to sit down and do all that work. Not right now. Of course, about every nightly show is Marfugo TV. Adam and Dex there, good friends of ours, and also good friends of the channel. They're always bringing news and information for you guys. You take all this information in, you research it yourself, but you also look at it and adjust your preps accordingly. And that's what we do with information. Never take any bit of information blindly and run and scream and holler through the streets and stuff like that. Don't do that. You're preppers. You're supposed to be prepared for. It doesn't matter if they say, hey guys, World War III just started. Like, literally just started right now. Oh my God, we're gonna go get food. You're a prepper. You should have already had that shit together. Okay? Gotcha. All right, guys. Speak to y'all later.